chavales, y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo. Estamos aquí el día de hoy en Star Wars, el poder de la fuerza 2. Y vamos a irnos con nuestro pequeño robot. Tenemos cámaras remotas. Vale. Ok. Perfecto. Registro sistema. Abrimos la seguridad. Y salimos. ¡Hey! ¡Mi robot! ¿Qué le ha pasado?
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough, you know. No family, no husband. Hey, I wasn't trying. Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Vale, eso parece.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar. Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels.
Claro.
Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there. You're either really brave or really crazy, or both. All right, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Vale.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Aquí, como veis, nos han dado puntos de lado luminoso. Mucho depende de la respuesta que le demos a las personas. Ganar puntos del lado oscuro, del lado luminoso. Y vamos, que también el ganarnos la confianza de la gente también depende mucho de lo que vayamos diciendo y todo eso. Y los objetos, pues nada. ¿Qué son objetos? Vale. Era esta puerta, si mal no recuerdo.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbo lifts have been sealed to contain the...
No recuerdo exactamente qué puerta era. Sé que era una de estas estilos seguridad, pero... ¿Abajo había puertas? Me parece que no. Tal vez por aquí había alguna. Correcto. Por aquí era. A los túneles mineros. Bueno.
Can you read me? There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion.
Okay.
Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Muchos droides. Vale.
Find the emergency supplies? Damn it. I mean, good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droid. But there may be some... The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them. Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the... It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time. Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last...
Vale.
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel deposits. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind them. A bit, but not much.
Perfecto.
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle. Droid... Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shield... You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield... There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the...
Veamos. Vale, aquí.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have... If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting... Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as
Reconfortante
projectiles.
eso de que intenten matarme. A ver si puedo. Vale, recuperada. Piezas de droide. Esta no se puede abrir, parece. O sea que... tenemos que irnos por aquí. Ah, vale, mierda. Putada. Ah, este tiene como un escudo. Se ve ahí como rojito. ¿Para dónde vas? Quiero darte amor. Ataque poderoso. Vaya jauría de bichos. Parió. Yo ese con el llamas. Ay, que lo parió, tío. Ah, mira, tenemos ahí para poder subir de nivel. Restos. Créditos. Láser minero. Y vamos a subir de nivel. A ver qué tenemos. Habilidades. Informática y sigilo. Venga. Ah. Pues seguridad y un poco más en demoliciones. Ah, para los que están aquí necesito dos. Percepción. Dotes. Aceptar. Combate con dos armas. Poderes. Aceptar. Vale.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bone. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on.
Gracias. Escudo. Créditos. A ver. Ah, escudos hay. O sea que... Aquí, mira. Escudo de energía. Escudo minero. Equipo de protección. Perfecto, tío. Escudo minero. Bueno, hemos perdido un poquito de vida, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Tenemos por aquí nada. Pensé que era un sitio para salir, pero bueno. Tenemos aquí más minas y un cadáver para inspeccionar. Por culo el bicho este de las narices. Joder. A ver que los parió. Curando al otro.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it.
Perfecto.
I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on. Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Now, watch out. Those little pests will try to... Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Vale.
Sure, if you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy walk to the central droid controller.
Bueno. Perfecto. Punta de seguridad. Continuar. Ah, no tengo puntos suficientes. Continuar. Vale. Apagar los campos de contención. Hay varias puertas por ahí. O sea que... Vale. Aquí nada.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors? Or worse,
Whoa.
a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. She'll... Well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
A ver. Este no me está viendo, o sea que... una punta informática. Puedo hacerlo de desactivar las perforaciones sobre los cuerpos. Vaya puntería que tiene. Creo que sí, que lo mejor es que lo haga. ¿Eh? Necesito otra punta. Reparar. Extraer. Vale. Le he sacado hasta la sangre. Pero nada. Este no tiene nada interesante. Créditos. Aquí tampoco. Pues nada. Dejamos tranquilito al dichoso droide de las narices. Mira de precisión. Ya. Vale. Por aquí supongo que no podremos salir. Ah, pues sí. Pero me queda por revisar aquí algo también.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do...
Vamos a recuperar la mina. Vamos a recuperar esta. Oye, no está mal. Ha valido la pena. Quitar el medio, tío. Tenemos el cadáver y tenemos el droide, o sea que... Al final se van a cabrear. No era eso lo que pretendía hacer, pero bueno. Ahí está ya el pobrecito. Se ha cabreado y dijo, pues voy hasta allá. Vale. Aquí tengo el turbo ascensor. Que voy a hacer revisar aquella sala que nos habíamos dejado. Esto de aquí. A lo mejor tiene algo que nos pueda venir bien. Droide roto. Siempre es bueno tener cositas así, porque nunca se sabe cuándo se van a necesitar. ¿Veis? Ahí mina. Ya tenemos unas cuantas. Aunque va a haber filo básico de llanita. Pues ya ves, hemos conseguido bastantes cositas que nos pueden ser bastante útiles. Minas sónicas 3 y las menores 10, o sea que hasta ha merecido la pena. Ahora sí, pillamos el turboascensor y pues salimos de aquí. ¡Hostia! Vale.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance? Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Este me da mala espina, tío.
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive. Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long... Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history. Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment. Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow... Placation. Merely a turn of phrase. I meant to communicate only. Clarification. By locked. I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulary... Recitation. Following the unusual set of... It appeared that your cargo compartment was... I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger... Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from... And when it attempt... Addendum. It... Of course. Hesitant answer. Ah, a T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit this individualism. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? Of course, Master. Pitying answer. Oh, that is Answer. Only the Paragus administrator, if he hasn't...
Perfecto.
Theory. You could... Warning. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval. Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but then... Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I... Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful of conjecture. Condescending explanation. Answer, Master, you cannot.
Puntos del lado oscuro. Vaya tela. A este es que le haría chatarra ahora mismo si pudiera. Vale. Creo que hemos llegado por ahí, o sea que... A ver... Ah, mira, podemos agregarle esto. Ahora se supone que ha mejorado. Pues bueno, chavales, creo que vamos a ir dejando esto por aquí. Seguiremos el próximo día con el... Espero que os haya gustado. Dejad un like, comentar, suscribiros y hasta la próxima. Adiós.